What a fucking day I have had today. It was crazy. Um, it's been a while since I had a day like this. Last last Tuesday, I picked up a box wrong at work. Ended up getting pretty severe pain in the lower back. Um, and I had it since today, which would be almost a week, 6 days. And I tried everything. I tried cold. I tried cold. I tried ice. I tried heat. My mother got me a massage thing that also has like heat. It's got like two different two different speeds of massage. It's got freaking the heat. Tried everything like stretching, yoga, virtually everything. Finally, I decided to go and get it checked out. And I tell my mother, I'm like, I can't. I need to go see if there's something severely wrong. Luckily, there was not. It was just a knot in my back, and I guess the knot's been there for 6 days or so. So I'm just remembering because now it's funny. Then the day wasn't funny until right now. But anyway, she calls because my doctor is out for the week. Oddly enough, I don't know if he's on vacation or if he's doing something somewhere else. He's probably on vacation. It's December. People take vacation. I'm going to be taking vacation soon. I honestly hope the pain in my back is gone by the time I take vacation. We'll get to that in a minute. Anyway, my mother said, I'm going to call and see when the next appointment for urgent care is. It was at 12:26 p.m. I said, yeah, sure. My grandmother came to get me at 11:30. We got there. It's probably around 12, maybe even like 11:50 or something. I think they took me for like 12:30. They get me back there. They do the usual. They took my temperature, all that. Said, what's the problem? What's going on today? That's the lady said. I said, I have lower back pain. And she tells me to sit up on the thing. She's going to take my blood pressure. And she's like, well, how, where did this happen? How did it happen? And I said, oh, I did it at work. She's like, then we can't see you. And I'm like, huh? And she takes the blood pressure thing. She's like, then we can't see you. And like that was my look. I was like, what? Because it happened at work, but I think it was a mixture of things. It was my own stupidity that did it. I'm not going to explain right now why or how, but it was my own stupidity that did it. And, it was just a mixture of things. And I'm like, and it was like, I'm waiting there and I go, oh, my grandmother looks at me and goes, are you done already? And I'm like, I'm just sitting there like, or well, I wasn't sitting, but I'm standing there in front of her like, and the lady's like, oh, we got to refund your copay. But before I went out, she's like, oh, I got to refund your copay. And she's saying to the receptionist, like, has he been out there longer than 30 minutes? Because if he has been, we got to like have whoever. And then she's like, okay, we're gonna like refund it. And she's like on the computer, like she signed like I'm the fucking problem. Like, bitch, I'm fucking out there waiting. Like, not very long. But I finally get back there and you're gonna tell me because I did it at work, you can't fucking see me? Really? Fucking really? Are you fucking kidding me? I'm just sitting there waiting for her, waiting for her to get done. She goes like, "Yeah, here you go. There's your copy." I didn't say shit to her. I took the fucking thing and I didn't say, have a good day, thank you, whatever. I just walked out the door. They could probably tell I was fucking pissed because like that's ridiculous. But now looking back on it, I can understand. This probably saved their own ass because it's like I went there without because they said you got to go through the proper channels of filling out the work, and then like if they send you back or whatever, I was like, so it's like at the time I was fucking pissed because I was in pain and I wanted to know if it was something serious or not. It's not. Again, it's not. But now I understand. It's kind of like the Golden Q. They have pool in there, but since they have alcohol, they only permit 21-year-olds. Which, if I was a bartender, if I owned a bar and like bartender or whatever, I would do the same shit. It would be like, do not come in here unless you're 21. I would check people's fucking IDs twice. It's like, you just check my ID. Shut the fuck up and give me your ID again. I want to be 100% sure you're still the same fucking person. Fuck you. Don't question my shit. Get the fuck out. Get the fuck out. Don't question my shit. Question my shit. Fuck 3 out of my goddamn imaginary bar. You fucking cocksucker. But yeah, anyway, like, yeah, because they want to save their own ass. So now it's like, it's still kind of annoyed, but I get it. And then, so I went back to Walmart to talk to them and fill out an accident report. Did all that. And, well, before that, I talked to Tracy, and she's like, they might coach you. And I'm like, they would coach me for that? It's like, you did do it almost a week ago. I was like, luckily they didn't. But yeah, I filled out the accident report, and I spent probably 5 hours with Ken K, because he took me to the hospital, and I always thought that was a myth. Like, I heard talk about, oh, the manager will take you to the hospital if you get injured. I always kind of thought that was a myth for some odd reason. Like, there was another guy who like hurt himself. I don't know if he got lower left back pain, but he had back pain too from putting water on the shelf, stocking water, whatever. Which kind of weird. But like, Ken like took us to the place. Like, we literally got into his car, and I'm just like, this is so weird. And then we were probably there for like an hour and a half. So like, I was with Ken filling out all the shit. Then we got in the car. We were probably there for an hour and a half, maybe more. We finally get everything in order, and we leave. Like, I seen everybody. They told me it's just a knot in my back. They gave me muscle relaxers. I got to go back on the 18th, and hopefully, I really hope the back pain is pretty much gone or all gone by then, because that's a couple days before I go on vacation, and I do not want to fucking deal with this shit on vacation. So if something, people probably think, oh, that's like, I wouldn't want to get that. I wouldn't wish this on, my worst enemy. Fucking the back pain, it's no fucking joke. Back pain's fucking terrible. But it's like, it's kind of a blessing, you could say, because I would rather it have happened before vacation than during vacation or on vacation. Because again, this just happened to happen at work. There's a different reason as to why. It's like, it's my own fucking stupidity that did it. So I have no one to blame but myself, and I'm taking the blame for being a fucking moron. Like, I'm a fucking idiot. I know. Okay, so it is feeling a bit better, and I hope with the muscle relaxers and all that, it will feel better. But the dude said the knot's gonna work itself out. He actually said to me, "You have good spacing in your vertebrae," and I'm like, and I'm thinking to myself, dude, if you could see the shit that I have done to my spine and back, like, I crack my back, I go back and like crack my back all the fucking time. I can't imagine that my vertebrae is fucking good. But it's like, so this is eventually going to heal up. Everything's good. Hopefully, heals by vacation. I can only lift 10 pounds, so I'm going to be a people grader. Walmart's worst nightmare come true. Care Bear is a fucking people grader for the next like week, maybe 2 weeks. But yeah, I hope by the time I go for the physical therapy, because I'm pretty sure that's what they want to do, that I'll be like pain free or pretty close to it. Like I said in my last video, vacation is the last time for about 6.5 months I'm gonna drink. 6.5. I think it's about 6.5, maybe closer to 7. Because I was gonna try for a year, but just like 6 months is gonna be hard enough. And that's the only way I'm gonna lose some weight. And exercising on a makeshift bike, that's what got me into this mess in the first place. So I'm gonna have to start bundling up, embracing the cold, to just walk around, because that's the only thing I can do, and I'll have to do squats and push-ups and all that crap indoors. So that's going to be the new workout regimen, and hopefully by next summer I've lost about 50 pounds. Not really trying for goals, but hopefully that